Hi there, Mark Dawes here once again, and one of the questions I get asked quite regularly is what are we allowed to do when we leave the course? What support do we get? What resources do we get? Who can we teach? Where can we teach? And I want to answer those questions for you in this short video. But first and foremost, you can teach whoever you like, wherever you like. We don't place any restrictions on that whatsoever. But with regards to resources to help you do that, let me show you some of the resources we give you. So on leaving the course, on the minute you leave the course, you will get an email from us that will give you access to this resource here, this Nfps instructor resources. Now in here you'll find training course documentation. So you've got example joining instructions here, so you don't even have to produce any joining instructions. If I open that up, you can see here the joining instructions are all done for you. And remember, we've been doing this for 30 years, so we've written these joining instructions in a way that makes sure it reduces your liability. There's a medical questionnaire and declaration in there as well. And the reason we have that in there is you want to find out what ailments or what injuries are past and present that people have because of the duty of care you owe towards them. And the declaration is a contract. So this form here is actually very important. I mean, that's what it looks like there. People fill that out. And then you got a declaration on the back there. And these are really important bits of documentation which is explained to you on the course as to why. We got briefs in there, so we've got pre-course brief, static safety briefs, so the briefs you give during the course. We've got dynamic scenario training processes and safety briefs in there. And all of these briefs are built around risk assessment, so you don't have to actually go and produce anything. We've got a post-course questionnaire in there as well, so when you finish your course, you get people to fill this in as well. And what's important about this is they declare whether or not they've got an injury or not, and if they haven't got an injury, they say no injuries, which is hopefully how you want to finish your course, how your course should end, and we'll teach you how to run your courses safely so you don't get those injuries, or at least the risk of it is minimized to its lowest level. And if someone comes back 3 months, 6 months, whatever later, and says, I injured myself on your course, you've got documentation to prove that wasn't the case. We even give you an example certificate here, so you can print your own certificates. We've got lesson planners here, so we've got a 1-day lesson plan in breakaway and disengagement, a 2-day lesson plan in physical skills and breakaways, and they look like this. So these lesson plans are already laid out for you. You haven't got to produce a lesson plan. And remember, we've been training now for years. We've trained virtually every industry sector there is, so these lesson plans will work across a number of sectors. And if you need any others when you finish, you just get in touch, no problem. We've got a risk assessment here for moving people up and down stairs. This is really important because one of the things we're asked a lot is, should we restrain people moving up and down stairs? This is the copy of a risk assessment I've done. So this is really important for you to work to, and you get that for free as well. You also get all the PowerPoint presentations you need. So there's a presentation on the law. And if I open it up for you, you can see all the slides are there. So it's very comprehensive. You haven't got to build a slide. This in itself is worth a fortune. And you've got other presentations here on health and safety. So all the health and safety slides are all there for you. And you'll learn all this on the online course prior to coming. So you've got Human Rights Act here. There's a thing on the Universal Human Phobia, motor learning and performance, position asphyxia, use of force with children and young people. So all these presentations here are given to you for free. There's also a student manual in there as well. There's a disengagement and physical intervention manual and a breakaway and self-defense manual in there, so you haven't even got to produce a manual. And that's just the training course documentation. Additional documentation we give you as well is there's lots of risk assessments in here. We've got a manual handling risk assessment, operational PI risk assessment, a restraint risk assessment, a venue risk assessment. Company policies are all here for you as well. So if you're looking to become an awarding body centre with a particular awarding body, we give you all the policies. You just basically put your own company name in them, no problem. There's a CPD hours form here for you to collect your continuous professional development hours on. That we've got restraint report forms here that we produce for people, and there's a document there on supervision in the gym, and also a copy of my book on understanding reasonable force. And there's even a logo here as well that you'll get, which you can use on your documentation on your website, etc., when you finish the course. So that's all there in the instructor resources. If you do the conflict management award with us, you also get all these conflict management PowerPoints as well. So you've got all these workbook, all these PowerPoints here that would take you through the whole conflict management model. This is worth an absolute fortune, and we give all this to you for free when you train with us. And there's workbooks there as well. So if we open the workbook up, and if you do the Conflict Management Award as an additional award option on the course, then you'll be familiar with this workbook because it's very similar to the one that you'll fill out. And this is here for you to run your conflict management training with your students. Absolutely free. Okay, so that's there for you too. If you do a handcuffing trainers award with us, then you get all the handcuffing resources as well. You've got a complete one-day handcuffing course there. So you've got your one-day lesson and day planner, your medical questionnaires and declarations there, student workbooks. You've got post-course questionnaires, PowerPoint presentations, student handouts, and there's even a license center agreement in there. So they're resources that you get given for free when you come and train with us, but we also give you more as well. We'll give you access to this. This is our NFPS Trainers Only Facebook group. This is a support and resource for you. So you can come on here and ask any question about anything you like and get some support. So, Thomas Wynn here just thanked us for a great course. That's very kind. We've helped him launch his business, actually. We do marketing, and I'll come on to the marketing as well. So we get guest speakers as well that will come and help you with marketing and business development. So Darren Good here, he's posted, I'm looking for a trainer to deliver breakaway training with PPE on the 1st December in Leeds. Contact me. 260 people reached it, 6 there, and he filled that there. So you can pick up work on here as well. This person here has been asked to put together a Zoom training session with regards to conflict resolution, and you can see, we've all jumped on here to help him with that one there. This one here, person here is looking to do a community safety accreditation scheme, a CCAS trainers course. Again, people have gone down there and said they can help him. So this is a brilliant resource, and you get so much help and support. And the one thing I love about the NFPS family, as we call it, is everyone helps each other. You're not in competition with anyone. So you'll get loads and loads of help from this group. So the minute you finish the training, you'll be invited to join this group. We also have a coaching and mentoring group. And this is where we teach all aspects of coaching and mentoring. And you can see we've got 331 members. Now, you can only get on these two groups if you have trained with us. Okay, so you've got a massive business advantage here over people who don't train with us straight away, as you can see. And I had a very good friend, Lisa Cato, come and do a session on here. And you see that there's loads and loads. There's the session there with Lisa teaching you about the customer journey and automation. And this group here has units, so we take each session and put it in a unit, and I'll show you how many units there are, because there are over, I think, 80 units here on all aspects. You how to run webinars, self-liquidating offers, the difference between marketing, selling, closing. There's so much on here, and I've spent tens of thousands of pounds, probably the cost of a house, on learning how to market our business, and I'm giving you all of this for free. This alone, the resources on here, is worth more than the price of the course that you're thinking about attending, I can tell you now. I paid £3,500 for one course, which was a 2-day course in London. £3,500 just to learn from a multi-millionaire, and you get all that information for free. So there's 81 units on here. They're all video-based for marketing and business development. So that's another resource you get access to for free, and you can work your way through there. And again, if you get any questions about marketing, business development, you put a question on here in the discussion forum, and someone will get back to you. There's no problem with that at all. Okay. And also, you'll be invited to join our professional association as a full member, and the full member benefits will get you 10% off all courses. There's lots of other offers we've got as well, and you'll be part of a growing professional membership association. And we've got hundreds of members in here, okay? So it really is booming, and you can see we do videos quite regularly for people here. Dr. Tony Bleetman as well there. We regularly do stuff on here to update you and improve your knowledge and competence. So that's just some of the resources you get when you come and train with us. And with anything else, if you need anything, you just ask. We're here to help you. So I hope that makes sense to you. I hope you can see the benefit in coming and training with us. We give more than any other training provider out there because we are genuinely 100% committed to your development. Now, I hope that helps. And if you have any questions, drop me an email. Let's arrange a chat. We'll have a chat on the phone, and we'll even help you goal plan where you want to go and where you want to be and where the training can take you. Okay, thanks ever so much for listening. I'll speak to you soon.